Okay. Alright.
Ekadan.
Alright,
I'll
see ya,
talk to you
bull.
later. Anytime, boss.
Alright. Just saying. Oh yeah, my OCD power. OCD power, strength +2. I get strength just by nudging a picture. I'm so amazing and strong like that. And then I think Cassandra is the last person, because I think I got everybody else, if I remember correctly. Hello, Cassandra.
How did Varric, of all people, become the Viscount of Kirkwall?
Yeah.
A mystery for the ages.
Shocked me too.
What do you think of the Exalted Council?
They are frightened of your power, and there is no longer a hole in the sky to remind them that it was needed.
It's just talk, isn't it? What could they actually do?
Individually, very little. As a united front, you do not have that much power, Inquisitor.
Oh, really?
Even so, I would wait and see where this leads. Calmer heads may yet prevail.
Meh.
When has that ever been the case?
I'm an optimist. Just ask Varric.
Right.
So, you've been quite busy.
Ugh.
That bad?
Being divine is like trying to herd a field of cats into a lake for a much-needed bath.
That's a good description.
Even so, I would be pleased with my progress were it not for all the attendants picking over me constantly. And the hat!
Yeah.
Needless to say, I'm more than happy for this diversion.
I can't say I'm a big fan of the hat on you, Cassandra. It just doesn't. It just. I don't know. We need to seriously rethink the Divine's wardrobe here.
I'll see you later.
Farewell.
That's got to be one of the first things you need to do now, Cassandra, is just update the garb, the Divine garb. I'm sure future Divines after you would greatly appreciate it. Those Harlequins, I heard that there's a thing with the Harlequins, and yeah. If you catch all of them, then you get stuff. There's a bunch of different little things that I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be able to do in this playthrough. But just know that there are a bunch of Harlequins that you can try to find that spawn around, and if you catch them all, then you get like attribute bonus or something. So, alright, I think that's about it, because I already spoke with Cullen. Cullen, I am coming for you next playthrough. I am coming for you next playthrough, Cullen. I'm saving the best. I'm saving what I suspect to be my favorite romance. I'm suspecting Cullen's gonna be my favorite romance, so I'm semi-thinking I'm saving the best for last. Oh, I'm so excited! So excited. But there's time for that. There's time to rejoice in that once I finish Andy's playthrough, which is coming really close. I'm very sad. Happy and sad at the same time. You know, it's also sad, the fact that the Black Wall didn't want to come and play. That makes me a sad panda. Alright, so Colin moved he moved the mirror here. And we're gonna switch things up a bit. I'm gonna keep Cassandra because she's just an awesome warrior. Especially because, I mean, how often am I gonna get her to have that armor, you know, while she's divine? I'm going to save Iron Bull for later. I still want a magey mage, so I'll throw Dorian in. And just because we're just besties, we'll throw Sarah in. So 2 rogues, a warrior, and a mage. That should be sufficient.
After all the places we have been, I hardly expected to find us in another cave. Cave beats Fade. Barely.
Yeah, barely. Forward.
Look, someone up ahead. I think he's human.
I don't know.
Stay back! Oh, wait. Your hand. Are you the Inquisitor?
Odd to find a human down in the deep roads at all, let alone surrounded by Qunari.
We don't have much time. Please, what the Vidasala is doing, you have to stop her.
The Vidasala?
She's the leader of the Qunari here. She hates magic. Her job was to study it and stop it, At all costs. Not anymore. I don't care whether you serve Ben-Hassrath or not. Someone has to stop her.
Why do the Qunari think that the Inquisition serves Ben-Hassrath?
I don't know. The Vidasala said it, and the Qunari here accept it as fact. We've had agents of Ben-Hassrath causing trouble all over the crossroads. Sabotage, making spirits attack us. I assume the Inquisition was their army. That you came here because Ben-Hassrath told you to.
Who are you exactly?
My name is Jeren. Sir Jeren, once. I was a Templar in Kirkwall. Until I joined the Qun.
You're Qunari?
Kirkwall was... madness. Chaos. The Qunari were like the eye of a storm. I stand for order and discipline. Protecting the innocent from magic. But this plan... it's as mad as Meredith ever was.
Yeah, and he's like...
Give me one reason I should listen to anything you say.
If I wanted to lie to you, I probably wouldn't say anything this damning. This place is a lyrium mining and processing center. The Qunari need it for... Have you ever heard of Sarabas? It's a mage. Except Qunari mages are much more dangerous than those among humans or elves. Even as a Templar, I'd never seen anything like the power Sarabas can unleash. And now Vidasala is giving them lyrium. A lot of lyrium. It's part of something she calls Dragon's Breath. There's more to it than that, but I couldn't find out what. The Qunari don't like it when you ask too many questions.
So I'm gonna ask a lot of questions.
The Qunari can't be mining their own lyrium. It kills anyone who tries other than dwarves.
It killed the Qunari at first. But Qunari workers have a discipline only Tranquil can match. And they're quick learners. They figured it out.
Really? Discipline only Tranquil could match. Interesting.
What are you doing down here?
The Qunari wanted me to teach them everything I knew about lyrium. Where it comes from, everything it can do, how we put it to use. I knew enough from my time in the Order. They figured out more. I'm not sure how. Maybe they got to the Carter.
Where are we? Why are there elven mirrors in the deep roads?
This place is close to something like a lyrium spring. The more we mine, the more there seems to be. As for the mirrors, I don't know. Maybe the elves were mining here too.
Why give the Sarabas more power? What does the Vidasala want them to do?
She said it would save the South. That can mean only one thing. An invasion. This mine is the only source of lyrium the Qunari have. They're using Gatlock, the explosive powder in the round casks, to mine, so they don't have to touch raw lyrium. If you
Right.
get the primers from Central Supply, you can prime the Gatlock and detonate it. The mines will go up in flames.
Once things start exploding, every Qunari down here will notice.
You're right, they will. Deep Stalkers and Cave-ins will cut off reinforcements. But they'll still come when they hear trouble. You've got to find the Vidasala to end this war before it begins.
Unfortunately for this guy, while Art was decently Paragon, Andy is a bit Renegade. Just a bit Renegade.
You gave secrets to the Qun that would condemn everyone. I can't leave that unpunished. Let's go. We have a lyrium mine to ruin.
Alright. Onward. Sorry, guy. I don't know what loot you have, though. Superb Amulet of Second Wind. The wearer of this amulet gains a large amount of stamina after killing an enemy. Ooh. Sorry to do that for you, but hey, your amulet is kind of awesome. Not gonna lie. Yeah. I think that is perfect for Andy. Yeah. Okay.
Dragon's breath. The Qunari always enjoy their metaphors. But what does it mean?
Who knows?
Qunari agents moving through eluvians to attack the south is bad enough already.
I still do not understand why they accused the Inquisition of serving Fenarel.
It doesn't matter why the Qunari think we're tied to Fen-Harel. All that matters is stopping them.
Let's see the Exalted Council try to disband the Inquisition after we've saved them from this dragon's breath.
We must find out what Dragon's Breath is first. For now, our only lead is the Qunari leader, the Vidisala.
Gentlemen! My apologies, Lady Josephine. There has been an incident with one of your soldiers.
Oh, that's right.
How dare you? It was bad enough that the Inquisition chose not to inform the Exalted Council of the Qunari corpse.
Orlin
Yeah,
would have
well.
been happy to help with the matter.
But now your own guards are attacking servants? You have overstepped your bounds.
My plan to seize power in Ferelden would hardly start with soldiers scuffling in Orlais, oh Tegan.
Nice,
While
Andy.
the Exalted Council is our foremost priority, the Inquisitor will, of course, address this matter personally. Thank you, Inquisitor. Orlais stands ready to assist the Inquisition, as always.
Secrets and lies. Do you understand why we fear your Inquisition? You act as if you're the solution to every problem. How long before you drag us into another war?
Yeah, well, haha, about that.
What's going on here?
The Orlesians tried to take one of our people, Inquisitor. We've secured the area.
This is the Winter Palace. You cannot simply seize control when one of your guards attacks a servant.
The Inquisition is handling this. When some noble commits a crime of fashion, you can take over.
I only asked what he was doing.
And when I refused to bow to the Inquisition's dogs, you attacked me! How would you like us to handle the situation, Inquisitor?
That barrel there, where did it come from?
I was ordered to bring wine for the guests.
You're lying.
Your Inquisition soldiers are completely out of control.
No, we're in control. Keep talking and you'll find yourself in chains.
Please take the servant into custody.
Right away, Your Worship.
Inquisitor?
Ambassador Montillier will explain later. For now, please hold the servant for questioning.
As you say, Inquisitor. Lord Cyril will hear about this.
I'm sure he will.
Inquisitor, I also found this by the barrel. I can't read the language.
Did you resolve the problem with the guard?
The guard is the least of our problems. Someone smuggled Gatlock barrels into the Winter Palace.
Smile, Inquisitor. There are many eyes upon us. At least now we know the true extent of the Dragon's Breath.
You think the Dragon's Breath is these Gatlock barrels?
Of course, a surprise attack, even through the eluvians, would have met fierce resistance. But if everyone at the Exalted Council died in an explosion, the South would be rudderless, vulnerable to attack. This is what Corypheus should have done after the explosion at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. An attack as swift and unstoppable as the breath of a dragon.
How are you still smiling?
Years of training as a bard, Inquisitor. We cannot show weakness now. Enemies could be watching, or we can let them seize idle conversation between two friends.
The guard who confronted the servant said she found this note near one of the barrels. It looks like Qunari writing.
Let me see. I picked some up from the Iron Bull, though I'm told my accent is atrocious. These are orders for positioning the Gatlock in the palace. When duty has been performed, report to the Vidisala through the mirror marked by a bookcase.
Mirror marked by a bookcase. I'm on my way.
Good. While you do that, I will have agents locate the Gatlock barrels and remove them safely.
See that you
I
do.
will also send word to my foreign contacts. We must see where else this dragon could strike.
Hi, Kadan.
Hey, Kadan.
What can you tell me about the Qunari we're dealing with?
These aren't Ben-Hassrath. They're specialists, working for a Vidasala. Ben-Hassrath handle normal security. The Vidasala's people focus entirely on magic. They find it, they study it, they neutralize it.
Great.
And they must be desperate if they're using eluvians. I'd expect them to shatter any mirror they find.
I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, boss.
I knew it was foolish to hope the Exalted Council would go smoothly.
Yeah, well.
How much damage control should we be doing?
I've had a few words with Charter. We're preparing additional leverage with the delegates, just in case.
Perhaps later, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Survivor of the Breach. Herald of Change. Hero of the South.
The Vidasala, I presume.
After fulfilling your purpose at the Breach, it is astonishing to hear you still walked free among your people. Your duty is done, Inquisitor. It is time to end your magic.
I've defeated all your Ben-Hassrath so far.
So you have. The repercussions have already begun. I am no stranger to catastrophe, but this chaos in the south defies comprehension. The Qun left your people to curb your own magic. You've amply proven we should have stepped in long ago.
Corypheus had a one-of-a-kind artifact. The Veil is safe.
Do you believe closing the breach solved everything? That its consequences stopped there? The day we saw the breach, the Qun decided its action. We would remove your leaders and spare those who toil. This agent of Fen'Harel has disrupted everything. Lives that were to be spared, lost for him.
Who is this agent? Why would you think they work for the Inquisition?
Kill the Inquisitor, then follow me to the Dargarad.
They never learn, do they? Some of this. Oh yeah. Oh, ow. Get our Inquisitor back. Oh, you do care about Barry, Cassandra. This is for Barry. Shatter. You okay, Barrick?
Your agents confirm there are Gatlock battles in Denerim's palace?
Yes, and in Val Royeaux and across the Free Marches. The Winter Palace is not the only target.
Beautiful.
The Qunari are one order from destroying every noble house in the known world.
Oh, there is a bright side. Warning the ambassadors will remind them of the Inquisition's value.
Not when the Inquisition is responsible for that threat.
They came in through us.
Yes.
How, damn it?
The elven servant handling the barrels confessed to working for the Qunari.
But the servant was Orlesian. That implicates Orlais, not us.
But the barrels arrived at the Winter Palace on the Inquisition supply manifest.
Right.
How are we supposed to fight a war when we can't even trust our own people?
Do you know who got the barrels onto the Inquisition manifest?
Yes, several of the Inquisition's elven workers have gone missing. I had their
can't believe
backgrounds
this.
checked. They joined the Inquisition after fleeing the chaos in Kirkwall.
I remember when Kirkwall was at its worst. Many of the city's elves converted to the Qun, trying to find a better life.
And the Qunari turned them into spies.
We can't change what happened. Only how we react to it now.
I fought to protect the Inquisition in this exalted council. And for what? So we could deceive and threaten those we claimed to protect?
Once we locate the spies...
This isn't about the spies. You hid the Qunari body. You all but seized control of the Winter Palace.
We did what was right, not what was politically convenient.
Do you know what this has cost us with Orlais and Ferelden? They are planning to dismantle us as we speak. And perhaps they are right.
Poor Andy. He's had enough of this. Totally enough of this. Now, the British voice actress, I forgot her name, she says this line the best. You hear this in the trailer of the Trespasser DLC, and I absolutely love it when she does this. But this is something, this is definitely an Andy line all the way.
Shit. Damn it. We save Ferelden and they're angry. We save Orlais and they're angry. We close the breach twice, and my own hand wants to kill me. Could one thing in this fucking world just stay fixed? I need to get to the Davarad. You all can fight amongst yourselves once I'm back.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Would you like us to inform the Exalted Council of the danger?
Keep quiet for now. Andy's like, keep quiet for now.
We can't finish this fight while worrying about the Exalted Council. For now, we keep this to ourselves.
Understood, Inquisitor.
I'll have guards ready at the eluvian, in case the Qunari attack the palace.
Make a watch over you.
It's the final round, guys. The final one. I don't believe it.
Those Fereldans, always afraid to mingle.
Now I heard that the fireworks here was a mini game. Right, the fireworks here. I'm not sure how, but we'll see.
Always afraid to mingle.
Nice. $45. So when it reaches its peak. Eh. 70, magic +1, acquired sigil of the golem. Alright, well I'll take that for now. I'll take that for now. Whoa, look at all the guards here.
Punched. Where is that servant?